And that's why the classic sitcom Three's Company is actually a commentary on the Romantic era of literature of the 1800s.
I didn't think you could convince me, but you did. Bravo!
So it's your contention that Jack Tripper is a Byronic hero?
No, he's the traditional romantic hero. Mr. Roper is the Byronic hero in the Three's Company narrative.
Ah, yes, but aren't the romantic hero and the Byronic hero one and the same?
I can see how you can draw that conclusion. In truth, they are very similar at first blush. But, hey you turds, I need your help. Gentlemen, let's table this discussion for later. What do you want, fuckhead? I need one of you internet nerds to tell me what an SJW is. Is it something good? Like a sacred Jesus worshiper? Who called you an SJW? Somebody online. I was being all awesome, writing a comment about gay issues, and this guy disagreed with me, and I of course put him in his place, and then he was all like, I don't have time for SJW scum like you.
And yet, despite the use of the word scum, you're hoping that it stands for sacred Jesus worshiper?
Yup. So what does it mean?
It means social justice warrior. It's a derogatory term.
Hey, I know my derogatory terms, and there isn't a word in social justice warrior that's derogatory. Unless the dictionary has been updated. Has the dictionary been updated? Yes, every year, but not those words. They're derogatory because it's supposed to be used sarcastically. Oh, like when I call Baptists or Presbyterians Christians.
Exactly, it's an insult.
How? Insults are supposed to be insulting. Like when I call Jason a bleeding heart sack of socialism. That's an insult.
Well, it implies that the person that's called an SJW is someone who claims to care deeply about social justice, but in fact only uses the social issues they talk about to feel morally superior.
There's nothing wrong with feeling morally superior. Why do you think I come in here every day? It's basically calling someone out for being a fake. They can tell when someone's being fake? Why didn't you dork jockeys tell me this sooner? I never would have gone on to Tumblr if I'd known that.
First off, they can't tell when someone is fake, and second off, the less time you spend on Tumblr, the better.
Yeah, if there was a way to saw off Tumblr from the rest of the internet, the happier I would be.
I like Tumblr. It's where I post most of my conspiracy blogs. They are very popular there.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case. So, if they can't tell who is working for social justice and who's just using issues to gain status, then why are they calling people SJWs?
Typically, when they disagree with a person, they throw the SJW on them. You know, to invalidate their argument or whatever.
Remember when you were a really little kid and you would get into an argument over something like, who's faster, the Flash or Superman? And he's like Superman and you're like the Flash, and you just keep arguing back and forth until eventually one of you just call the other a poopy head?
Really?
Yeah, sure.
No, I mean, everybody knows that Superman is faster.
Are you kidding me? Flash has the Speed Force. He can vibrate his molecules so fast he can travel into other dimensions.
Superman can travel faster than the speed of light and travel through time.
The movies don't count. Can we drop the stupidest argument ever and get back to the SJWs? We will discuss your blind love of Blue Boy later, AJ. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, in the end, you just call the other kid a poopy head.
Poopy head?
Like that.
Almost, because the other kid responds with,
I'm not a poopy head, you're a poopy head.
what he said. Just replace the word poopyhead with SJW and you have the Tumblr argument in a nutshell.
But which side is right? The poopy heads or the poopy head callers?
Neither side.
So Tumblr is filled with reactionaries on both sides, eh? Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook. It seems like the entire internet is filled with thin-skinned, argumentative blame throwers. Thankfully, nothing that happens on any of those sites matters much in the real world. Oh, I'm sure it's terribly important to them, but I don't think there will ever be a news story that will start, after a lengthy Tumblr exchange, the president has revised his equal rights policy. So it's the best kind of outrage? Consequence-free.
Well, if you really piss somebody off, they might make a snarky blog post about you or make a video about how much you suck.
And you can suck pretty hard, Fundie. Those are filthy rumors. In the end, your time would be better spent stapling your lips to a donkey than getting upset by what's on Tumblr. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We did it again.
God damn it! Well, I ain't taking the blame alone this time. You two helped.
Me? I barely said anything!
You know what happens when we tell him about crap on the internet? He takes that knowledge and concocts stupid schemes. So...
Oh God, here it comes.
He's like a bad idea machine. You put in useful information and stupid comes out the other end.
Remember when you guys told him about Gamergate? He started a website called Gamer Truth that encouraged people from both sides of the issue to donate money to fund a neutral investigation into ethics in the gaming industry. And then he took that money to produce his Jesus Hates Video Games and Women video series.
I remember threatening a federal fraud investigation if he didn't return the money.
Maybe we can distract him with something less toxic than Tumblr.
That should be easy. Radioactive pufferfish venom is less toxic than Tumblr. Quick, what do we have?
Have any notable YouTubers done anything stupid lately?
Constantly, but we can't just use anybody. Is there a Venom Fang X video or something we can mention?
I think Venom Fang X is dead, or he changed his religion, or came out of the closet or something. I think...
Oh God, he's thinking! We gotta come up with something. I am not going to put out the fires this time, no matter what destruction his SJW/Tumblr scheme wreaks. You hear me? I'm not going to repair damage!
Wait, if the internet is good for anything, it's that it's a place where old topics never die. They just live on in old posts and blog pages and websites that aren't hip anymore. Quick, what's an old trendy bullshit website?
Why? What good would that do?
If we can get Fundie all hyped up about it, he'll forget all about Tumblr and SJWs and fixate on something that nobody cares about anymore.
What about 4chan?
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I think it is.
Perfect. The minute you have to ask if an internet thing is still a thing, it means that it isn't a thing anymore.
I live in the hope that one day we will all be able to ask if Facebook is still a thing.
We all do, AJ. We all do.
What thing in 4chan should we send Fundie to?
Does it matter? So long as we get him pointed in that direction. Hey, Fundie, have you heard of 4chan? Nope. Anyways, about this whole Tumblr SJW thing.
Oh no, brace yourself for true, guys!
Sounds like a huge waste of time to me. What? It sounds like a bunch of jerks trying to out-jerk each other. I'm married now and I have a kid and stuff. I ain't got time for all that bullpucky. Well, I gotta go. Gotta pick up Lupito from school. Later, Gators.
Bye?
Yeah. See ya.
What?
Did Fundie just make a mature decision?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He...
What do you guys think?
Is the SJW a moniker that's valid? Or is it just another blunt weapon used to invalidate people who you disagree with?
What?
And is it better to just avoid websites that seem to revel in fostering that kind of conflict?
Comment down in the blather section. Jason, are you okay?
My world, Gary. Upside down. Scared. So very scared. I don't know what's real anymore. This world doesn't make sense if Fundie can be rational.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Hold me?
No.
Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Friday, June 26, 2015, and it's Drive Your Corvette to Work Day, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, International Day in Support of Victims of Torture, National Canoe Day, and Take Your Dog to Work Day. Famous dead people who are celebrating their birthdays today are novelist / humanitarian / Nobel laureate Pearl S. Buck and general / not the inventor of baseball Abner Doubleday. And now on to your questions. First up, Jenny Tokame asks, intimate question for Gary. If your dad is a certain cookie-loving monster and your mother is a goat, why do you not have googly eyes with goat-style horizontally slitted pupils?
2 words. Elective surgery. Do you know how difficult it is to see things correctly when your eyes are googling all over the place? It's madness.
Jason Young asks, question for the High Arbiter. Did you erase the thumb drive? I don't know, let's ask him. Hey Arby, did you erase my thumb drive?
I will tell you if you release me.
Nope. Hey Arby,
What?
did you?
No, leave me alone.
Hey Arby,
Fuck you.
Joe Swampsome asks, intimate question for AJ. Who or what caused the thumb drive crash?
If I told you, I would be putting you and all of the rest of you in danger! So, okay. I believe that the drive was erased by Jason! From Earth 616! On Earth 616, Jason is an evil villain known as the Sock Accountant! An evil puppet master who destroys people's finances!
Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have an intimate question or you want to ask intimate questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my illustrious Illuminati, this has been Jason with a D.
Hey, you bunch of jerks. It's come to the management's attention that while we shout out new subscribers in this shout out section, we ain't really done a shout out for another channel in, like, forever. So we created a new segment where we recommend a YouTube channel. And this week we're gonna recommend this jerk, Steve Shives. So go to the link down below and go to Steve Shives' channel and check him out if you haven't already. I mean, he's a longtime friend, and he has a tendency to talk to stuffed animals. He's a reprobate, that's what that is. What kind of grown man talks to inanimate objects on a regular basis? I don't know. Anyway, he does things about, like, not believing in God, and pissing off a whole bunch of people, and not giving a crap. So if you like people who like not giving a crap, then go to Steve Shives' channel. It's well worth it. Do it. Do it now. Or I'll be even less of a friend to you than I am already. Don't do that. Sorry. So go there. We're gonna do this all the time, and if you guys got a channel that maybe we don't know about, that maybe we should shout out, let us know down below in that thing down there where people write stuff that I don't read. Anyways, bye. Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald, and I'm gonna shout your name out with the help of my friend Dave Frame. Say hi, Dave Frame.
Hi,
Now say Oswald.
Oswald.
Now say is.
Is
Now say sexy. Now say sexy.
Let's do the shout-outs. Sextus Empiricus.
I know Latin. Your name means lots of sex. Oops, no, I forgot to conjugated my verbals. Your name means 6 times kings. Or king horny. Latin is a complicated language.
Mr. Majestic.
You are my favorite professional wrestler, Mr. Majestic. Can you do your signature move, the double latte flying monkey slam?
KWD Blade.
What's a KWD? And why does there need to be a special kind of blade to cut it?
Royal Flush 270.
When the old Queenie of Engoland poops, she has a royal flush. And every flush comes out of your tax dollars, United Kingdom's peoples.
Sir Kittalot.
Oh, a knight subbed. I want to be a knight. I want to be Sir Oswald, the impressive guy who's a hit with all the ladies. Okay, all done. Hey, Nameframe, why don't you want to play the repeat after me game? Don't you think I'm sexy?
No.
Ouch. That hurted my ego part of my body.
Sorry, Oswald, but it's just my opinion. I think you're cute.
But baby alligators are cute. I want to be all sexy times like those dudes in those magazines that you hide on the top shelf in the hall closet under the old bed sheets.
Those aren't mine.
Well, they're not mine.
Well, the only people in the house are you, me, and your mom, so...
Oh man, are you serious?
I'm afraid so.
I can't believe that someone is breaking into our house to hide their naked guy magazines in our hall closet.
No, Oswald, see, if they're not mine or yours, then that means that they are your...
It's a very dangerous thing to dissuade me from my explanation I just constructed for myself, Namie.
I can't believe that someone is breaking into our house either.
I know, right? Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. El Nerdo Loco says, instead of watching YouTube, I could have reminded former acting Mayor McMeat that if it is hinted you and your puppets have had sexy times together, and then request that people ask you intimate questions, things turn awkward. People don't remind each other of that often enough. You are assuming that things aren't awkward here already. Like all the time. Like right now. I mean, he's just staring at me. Ugh, and licking his lips. Science Will Prevail says, instead of watching puppets, I could have figured out a way to travel a week back in time and avoid watching puppets. Instead of watching puppets, I could have figured out a way to travel a week back in time and avoid watching puppets. Instead of watching puppets, I could have figured out a way to travel back in time and avoid watching puppets. Oh shit. Oh, time travel isn't as easy as that charlatan doctor makes it look on TV, does it? You're just lucky that you're caught in a verbal chrono loop. There are other kinds of chrono loops that are a lot less fun. How does a constipated on the toilet chrono loop sound? Not fun, that's how it sounds. Actually, it sounds a lot like farting. Waylon the Bat says, instead of watching this incriminating evidence for Meet Jason's future arrest after he inevitably breaks all of the international laws on Earth and some on Neptune, I could have actually done some work on the thing I need to do in order to afford food, medical copays, and my novelty dildo collection. Oh well, as long as you have your priorities straight, Wayland. What would you do without those dildos? I mean, aside from suddenly having a lot more free time, maybe you'd get a chance to heal.